Hello, guys. This is the first time we're having like a Red TV, Red Radio collaboration, and I have someone special in the studio. Can I drum roll? Hilda Baci.
Hello.
Okay, that's Hilda's what radio voice.
Yeah,
Oh
this
wow.
is like
Okay.
cute girl.
Wow. Okay. We're going for cute girl today. So, with Hilda are two special women, and I've been wanting to have this conversation because I mean, all the magic we saw happening for 4 days. Obviously, it wasn't just your power.
It
So
definitely was.
that's what this is about. Can you introduce yourself?
Okay, hi, my name is Jomai Lily. I worked as the project manager. I'm working as the project manager for the HBC.
Wow. And opposite me,
My name is Nene Bejide. I worked as the lead corporate media PR for the Cocathon.
wow, interesting. So this Cocathon, I've been eager to ask Hilda why this particular record. Like, why couldn't you just cook food and feed all of Lagos? Like, did you understand? Why did you decide to do this Cocathon?
I don't know. It's just something I've always wanted to do. And fun fact is, even if we hadn't gotten the approval from Guinness, I would have still done the Cocathon. In fact, when we had started the plan, and I think Nene was already, on board the team. We hadn't gotten approval from Guinness. The day we got the approval from Guinness, it was like a miracle. It was a Sunday. I posted it on the group and everyone was like, yeah. It was like ginger. We're getting on it. So I guess I had just wanted to challenge myself. And in the process to do that, I wanted to do something in my field that was pretty much going to force, basically force people to take me seriously and just understand that this is what I'm about,
I love it.
and I'm about work and I'm about the business and this is what I do and this is what I love, So I think all those things came to play in how we planned the event and how we executed the event, because I was very invested and I was very spot on. I'm like, this is what I want. I don't want this. I don't,
Yeah.
And I gave them a bit of a hard time, honestly.
Okay.
But yeah.
Speaking of a hard time, how did you like build this team? Because when I was researching all of this, I found out like it was a very female focused, girl power type of thing. And I was like, was this intentional, or did you just like stumble on like your team members and the guys who worked with you? So how did it happen?
So I'll say this, yeah. It wasn't intentional, but that's also, we were looking for the best hands, and we basically pitched. I remember Noah pitched to Nene and she was really excited about the idea. But that also shows that we have a lot of amazing women in key positions that are capable of doing great things. Because again, we could have been pitching and the people in these positions could have been men. I mean, we have men on the team, by the way. One of the head PR for digital communications is a man, so it wasn't intentional, but I think it was amazing. And one of the profound things about this team was that we did not necessarily have drama. You know how that notion where women are together, there's going to be a lot of drama.
I would have referenced one show on TV, but I'm not going to shut
I have
up.
to cite that, of course, we had our differences, we have our different opinions, and we find, sensible ways to navigate through it. But in terms of dealing with, I'm not talking at the group because this person is not saying anything, just all that drama where people always expect that, that's why I don't want to work with women. We actually didn't have to deal with that, with this team. This was a very God-centric,
Okay, so that's like the positive sides. I like to like delve into like the drama that may not have existed between you guys, but like 4 days in one place, seeing all of this unfold. For you, I remember the first time I spoke to Nene, you guys, fun fact, I couldn't hear her. We were having a conversation, but I was talking on the phone and she was like, I'll text. I was like, your voice is gone. So, you were there for 4 days.
Yeah.
At what point did you know she's going to do it? Because, I mean, it's easy for all of us to just be like, I was watching. But when did you know she was going to do it?
I knew she was going to do it from the moment she took up the project. I wish Noel was here. Noel is our she's a project lead.
Okay.
Noah Shagojo, and when she was selling the vision,
Shout out Noah.
yeah,
Shout out to Noah.
when she was selling the vision, it was I was working on something at the time because I explained to her that the way I work, I run an exclusive PR agency, so I can't take a lot of project at the same time because you heard from my voice. I like to be on ground. I like to get my hands on things myself. And not like I have team members, but I mean, so I told her when she told me, I said, I'm wrapping up a project. I'm going to send my senior communication strategist to you guys and I will catch up. So if you remember from the beginning, I wasn't always there because I was wrapping up a project. And once I was done with that, I remember when my senior communication strategist would get back to me to say, okay, we had a meeting today, this. And I was like, yeah, I think she'll do it. Like, she said she's going to do it. She'll do. Do you have any reason not to believe her? And when we're having our PR meetings, one of the meetings before the event, and I think they brought up the conversation from the team, the other PR partner. So we're just, crisis communication and all. Just what if she doesn't make it? I said, yes, we'll do a crisis communication. I'm not going to invest on it. She's going to do it. So I already knew that she. So I did not. I don't know where. I think it was fate. Because I remember on the first day we had an interview, someone said, okay, it's day one, how many hours into it? Do you think she's going to make it? And I said, yes. But they just say, yes, she's going to make it. Like, she came, even if she didn't get to that point, she already did it. Yeah. So you can't, sometimes this thing is like a thing of the mind. So you come out and say, I'm doing it. She's coming out with the confidence to say, I'm doing it. I mean, when she did the first teaser video that we released, and people are like, hey, so is the confidence? Someone was like, she has to be. We saw comments. But the thing is that we have positive and we have negative energy. It's also a concentration of faith. So if you are together, like why we go to churches or something, it's for the vibration that makes it look like, my prayer will be answered, because we're tapping into other people's energy. And because she had like a positive team, and the way the team was built, it wasn't exactly saying, oh, I'm PR, so I'm doing PR. It wasn't like, oh, I'm digital, so I'm doing digital. So we at the point where, for example, if Noel wasn't there, I know what Noel would have done. Chama knows what Nene would have done if Nene wasn't here. Yeah. So it just kind of felt like, I can't even say that, oh, we did PR or the other team did digital. I feel like everybody assisted. Do you understand? Like, yes, one way or the other. Like, we already knew who and who. So was going to do something. Like, there were times when I came into the room, the box when she was cooking, and while the adjudicators and the timekeepers are also keeping their time, guess what? The other guy doing streaming live on digital, Keaton, he was recording on papers to be sure that their timing was matching.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So I think that, I mean, it was
everybody pulled way more than their weight.
Exactly. Everybody came in one way or the other. Like, I think we had a planner like a week to the event. So we had pretty much planned everything. Nowhere has sorted out venue.
So yes, we had a planner a week to the event.
My goodness.
All we just did was handed over to the planner to say,
like, oh, this is what we've done, this is what we've done, this is what we've done.
Exactly.
And then she still now worked with the rest of the team. And in truth, at a point there was a time when we were talking, and then production was like, I don't think we need a planner. Maybe and then eventually towards the end, we're like, I was just like, we definitely need a planner, and I insisted.
And guess what? Planner was a woman.
Oh my god! And the planner was a woman.
Well, the head of security.
The head of security and accessibility was a woman.
Wow, women are really, really
So it's just to tell that we have a lot of women, doing great things.
And the planner also outdid herself because she was on ground for 4 days. She didn't sleep. In short, our refreshments, water, everything, small chops, whatever, finger food was a woman.
Wow,
the person that chilled the drinks too was a woman.
So this is like a lot of female power, and I just think that it's important for people to hear this, because it's very easy to say, oh yeah, women are taking up space, but guys, women really are taking up space. I was going to come to you with the next question, that your job was basically like project manager, right? End to end. And I know, like, in business, like, it's supposed to be like a very serious thing, but you're now managing this project that obviously has never been done, and this is with someone who, Hilda, seems very determined. Seems like if she says is this. How did you manage emotions? Because I know project managers manage project, but people often forget emotions is part of this whole thing. How did you deal with that?
Okay, so I think first is that everybody had a common goal, right? And to be honest with Hilda, and we saw the fact that no matter the differences, no matter the tensions that arose during the meetings and strategy sessions, we had one focus, which was Hilda going for the Cocathon and actually getting there. And at that point, when we had matters arising, when we had a couple of arguments during strategy sessions, we just keep quiet and let her talk. Because at the end of the day, she's the client. She's actually the person that's going to do the job. In as much as we are there to push her and back her up as there's something we call it like a backpack. She would just so in as much as we're pushing her there, she's the one that's going to do it, and she is her vision that we're working with. So in as much as people had their own ideas, their own feelings, we always put her first. And that's something that I think all the team members understood. Like, okay, you have your opinion. Definitely you air your opinion. We always air our opinion no matter what. And we keep quiet for this person to talk, and okay, we hear you. We actually hear you, but let's divert a bit to the person that is doing
Sometimes I vetoed it. Lots of times I vetoed it.
Can I add something to it, if I'm being very honest? And I think that I when I started attending the meetings a lot and all that, I feel like everybody on the team were very matured.
Yeah.
So I can't remember any argument based on the job. Like even, and it's something that like Hilda said, God-centric team. I mean, like it was something like what Chioma is also saying. Like as a project manager, because for the longest time we're doing most of our meetings virtually. It was towards the Cocathon, it was now more physical. I feel like everybody, like she said, come on, go for Hilda, but I can't remember us having any arguments that we had to take outside the group or inside the group. I feel like everybody respected what everyone had to say. Like if Chioma was saying something to say, upload that thing on the drive now. That's what do you call it? Snapchat. Upload it on the Snapchat. I need to time your
What's this inside joke?
Okay, so there's this to help us plan. Chioma had created a Gantt chart with everybody's deliverables and timelines. And basically, when you do something, you're supposed to go on the Gantt chart and upload it so that the next time we have a meeting, we can see through and be like, Chioma was very detailed. She is very detailed. She's very meticulous. And, she's very, I don't know how to explain it, but it's such an amazing thing. It's like we need more Chiomas in the world. So when we would now have a meeting, and I feel like, again, digital PR, they're more, they're trying to, create the microsite. They're trying to do this. They're doing social media. They're doing Twitter. Nene and her team, they're working on brand communication, and things like that. And like in the grand scheme of this, like nobody has time to fill the Gantt charts. But Chioma will come back on the group like, you guys are not filling the Gantt chart.
Gantt chart, mommy. You need to make a shirt.
Oh my God. But in the end, it became useful. It became useful. And at no point would I say anybody was like, again, she always had which is one of the things I was saying before we got here, that emotional intelligence is very important. So even with me, having conversations, at no point did I come out and I was like, I'm the client, I'm the one doing this, you guys need to listen to me. It wasn't like that. It was more just understanding that, because that's how I operate. Like, no matter how much money or whatever, I don't have to do this, If I'm doing this, it's because I want to be on this team. So that sort of informs how you have your conversations, how you pass your message across, and things like that. So with everything, when I say, I vetoed it was more when they sit down and say, but people should think about it. Just help me to reason it. Like the kind of things we're arguing about, it was more, vendors should sell. I say no, everything should be free. Those were the kind of conversations. So they're like, and I could understand that it was from a place of concern. It's like, this is expensive. You're going to spend a lot of money. Why don't we find a way to cushion this cost a little bit? And me, I'm there doing, no, that's not what we're trying to do yet. That's not what so it was a bit, but again, it was such a beautiful team. Initially we had started from the alpha team, and that was like the core team members, from the head of PR to some of her staff members, Shay for Econ Digital, his staff members, Chioma, myself, and Nowhere. And that was, the team at the end. And it looked so, very put together, very nice. Getting closer to the event. Help me culinary team group. There is evidence group.
Oh God.
There is camera crew. There's referee group. There's photography group. All these groups for this one event.
Yes. So wow. Now I'm going to come to one group that I really thought about because I recently started like my fitness journey, and I saw how powerful. I don't think people deeped it, but I was telling my friends in a group chat that fitness for me felt like it formed like such a core of who Hilda was that day. Because I know there's moments where I wake up and I'm like, today I'm not going gym. And then I'm sitting at my desk when it's almost gym time and I'm feeling that I really should go because it's doing something to me. So how did that fitness journey affect you, like in the moment when you were there stirring the pots on your feet?
It was realization. I was doing a lot of realizing, and it started from the 24-hour dry run because my trainer Kemen.
Shout out to Kemen.
Shout out to Kemen, amazing guy. So when we had started, Noah had briefed him, and this is what she's trying to do, blah blah blah. Almost instantly, he understood that her legs needs to be trained, her core, her back, her arms. The more I stayed on that stage, I mean, in that kitchen, you know how you just appreciate, thank God I went to the gym. I feel like this would have been so much harder if I wasn't going to the gym. And Kemen was so, oh my God, I made his life so difficult because I'm so lazy. I'm such, and he used to always tell me, Hilda, you're stronger than you think, like your way. Because then even when I go to the gym, there are days when he wants to go hard, but he will not tell me that he's going hard. He will say, we're just doing little things. And he would tell me to do something. And to me, it's like, I will end up doing it. And he's like, you see, like other people just do 5. I told you to do 20. And I don't know that I'm supposed to do way less. And I'm doing it. And he's like, I keep telling you that you're way stronger. So, and he was there the whole time. And, just times where the places that were supposed to be paining me, that were not paining me, I'm just like, this gym really helped though.
It really helped.
It really did.
Wow.
It really, I mean, I would not advise anybody to embark on anything like this without fitness. Like I'm not even saying go and become a gym rat and go and die in the gym, but please, like, you need to actually, like, Cameron is so detailed. Even till now, he's still telling me, I need to get a chiropractor because some parts of my body is still numb. So he's like, we need to, like, shock some places, do some things, you still need to come back to the gym, blah blah. I say,
Wait, so you're done with gym life?
No, I'm still going to go now, but let me relax.
How long this relaxation, so that when we don't see you, be in your
like
DMs?
3 weeks.
Okay, it's okay. She's on a body vacay. So just to like round up the interview section, I mean, like, obviously Red Zone is like an entertainment zone. For you, like, what's the next thing? Like, I know everyone's asking you, but like for Food by Hilda, like, where do you see yourself going? Not even just your brand, like you, Hilda. Because I mean, you've done Cocathon now. Please, what's next? Are you trying to cook on the moon? You've done it now.
Who knows, baby? But let me start by from the brand, which is my restaurant, Food by Hilda. Well, obviously trying to expand, open a much bigger space, and then other spaces. So not just one space, but then we're trying to propagate the restaurants in other parts of the world because again, people need to try this food. It's really good food.
Let me just mention, you guys, I don't know if Hilda remembers this moment, but REDTV has a show that, as far as I'm concerned, is the best series ever, The Men's Club.
Oh yeah,
Hilda
shout
was
out to
our
Tola
official
Odunsi.
chef. So every time you guys watch it and you see how good it was, because Efa and Co, they were eating right. So I believe I tasted the food there. No.
Yeah, so I'll say obviously there's that. Then I teach, I teach classes. A lot of people have been on me trying to find out when the next class is going to be. We're just trying to put that together because again, I'm trying to give as much value as possible. So we're definitely working on that. in talks with a couple brands that are in alignment with what my vision and what my goal is. So, some of those announcements will definitely be coming real soon.
Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, so we're just going to do like some fun stuff because you can't come to Red TV and not have fun. And this is everyone. So we do this thing called this or that. We'll just ask you a couple of questions and then you tell us yes or no.
This or that.
Yes. Okay, we should actually do that. So
Hey, no.
Nene Choma. Let's start with that. Nene Choma.
No, I can.
No, you have to. Yeah. Wow.
I will disappear.
Wow. So today, earlier, you were on the panel and Henry asked a very important question, which I like to ask all African influencers that come here. Ghana jollof or
Nigerian jollof, no doubt.
She was a jollof queen.
Like
She
I
won.
beat Ghana to making jollof. Like how?
Okay, so Choma, morning or night? Are you a morning or night person?
Night.
Wow. So you work better at night. Like to go out at night. Like to groove. Okay. Nene. Are you a homebody or you like to go out?
Home.
I was going to answer for her. Home.
Wow. So I'm going to ask another kind of question, which is a bit complicated, but all of you answer. Would you rather have the ability to be invisible, or would you rather have the ability to know what's on everyone's mind? So everyone has to answer.
That's a tough one.
Let me answer. I think I would rather have the ability to be invisible, because when I'm invisible, I can hear things. That's yes.
You don't have spoken deep. How about you, Choma?
Invisible for me too, because hearing what's on everybody's mind.
Like, why do I want to know what's on your mind?
It's so much
I'm such an
information.
empath. If you're going through something now, I'll start stressing. No.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So same answer.
I think maybe I would have gone with hearing, but now when she said it, then hearing was on everyone. If you can control it, it's fine. I don't know. So let me just go with girls.
Okay. So are you would you rather dance? Would you rather only be able to eat the last thing you ate for the rest of your life? The last thing you ate for the rest of your life? Or would you rather eat something different every day? Or just no? Would you rather? Sorry, that I didn't coin it properly. Would you rather eat the last thing you ate for the rest of your life, or would you rather eat something strange every day for the rest of your life?
I know, not kidding.
What's the last thing you ate?
But I'm
Bread.
not too crazy
What's the
about
last
the
thing
last
you ate?
thing I ate. So I
What's
feel
the
like
last
I'll
thing you
go with something strange. Something strange might be nice.
Okay.
Because the last thing I ate was pizza. I can't eat pizza for the rest of my
No, I
life.
can't.
I'll just
I
turn
think
to
I can
a bowl.
eat pasta for the rest of my life.
That's what she ate. You're lucky.
I'm not someone that gambles with food.
Yeah.
So
I'd rather go for what I know.
you
So
rather
you eat bread for the rest of your life.
constipation is real, Choma.
I mean, so different kind of breads now. So far, the Subway.
Do you know what
No,
you
the
can eat
specific
bread
thing
with
you
The
ate.
specific
Just
bread
the
she
bread.
ate.
What did you eat bread and milk the last time? Was it just bread?
What's your bread yet?
No, we are now.
Okay,
Even
guys.
pizza comes with bread as well. So I mean,
Yeah.
just
Okay.
switch it up.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for coming to Red Zone. Guys, I hope you had so much fun. There's a zillion and one questions we have for Hilda and the guys that came today. But all I want to say is, man, you guys go to gym. Go to gym. Get you a girl like Nene and Choma. I know where. Go. Community is strong. You know who you have in your corner is really important. And when you set your mind to something, best believe you can do it. So we'll catch you guys same time on Red Zone. I am Zaina signing out.
Hildas.